Jonathan, I have to ask you about Elon Musk, who's been in the news for a whole lot of reasons lately. But one of the things, at least on the anti-Semitic front, recently has been over responding to tweets that have been anti-Semitic. Most recently, one with a random user making the comment that Jews promote hatred against whites, and Musk said that was a good point.
I think he said it was the actual truth, didn't he?
Right, the actual truth. That was the two words. He ended up apologizing. You called him out for it, but then said that his statement that he was going to get rid of, comments saying from the river to the sea on his platform and other anti-Israel rhetoric from his platform. You said it was, quote, an important and welcome move, and you, quote, appreciated his leadership in fighting hate. You got a lot of blowback from the left on this one, Jonathan. They said that you're giving him a pass for anti-Semitic comments. You can't trust him. What was and even your predecessor, Abe Foxman, said no amount of acrobatics can justify Musk's frequent embrace of anti-Semitic themes. Tell us your thinking. What do you make of Musk, and why give him a pass on this rhetoric on Twitter?
Well, look, again, I think my job as the head of the ADL is to call balls and strikes, not to play for the red team, not to play for the blue team. The only team I play for is the Jewish team. And I say that because as it happens, I will not be a part of this whole cancel culture phenomenon. I won't cancel culture because they get it wrong. And by the way, I think cancel culture is not just anti-democratic, it's anti-Jewish. I mean, the Jewish people, our whole tradition is based on discourse. It's based on debate. I mean, the Talmud itself, it is like predicated on this notion of commentary. And then there's commentary on the commentary on the commentary on the commentary. I mean, we have a dynamic, living tradition. And there are no sort of absolute truths. So the cancel culture mentality says you get it wrong, I cancel you, I'll never talk to you again, I'll fire you from your job, whatever. That's not for us. Again, I think it's deeply un-Jewish. And I have zero interest being a part of it. So we try to live by this ethos, which I've talked about publicly, not cancel culture, but counsel culture. If someone gets it wrong, we should try to help them get it right. If someone, missteps, we shouldn't push them away. We should pull them in. Now, again, there are serial offenders who don't want to be counseled, who don't want to be educated, who don't want to learn. I think about Kanye West as a good example of that. But I think about Whoopi Goldberg as someone that I dealt with in a very direct way, who got it wrong and then got it right. And what I do with Whoopi Goldberg, I called her out when she got it wrong, and then I gave her credit when she got it right. Same thing with Elon Musk. Look, Elon Musk is a person of extraordinary influence through all of his many businesses. And in X, he has one of the most potent platforms in the world. I mean, its user base just aside, it helps shape the public conversation in so many ways. So was it problematic when Elon Musk, what did he do? Replied to this random user spreading an anti-Semitic conspiracy? Yes, it was. And so I called him out. And then guess what? He called me up. We had a long conversation, a Zoom conversation like this with a lot less people on it. And I have dealt with Elon Musk quite a bit, Josh, in the last 18 months. And we talked about the fact that, in his own words, as he then repeated at Deal Book the following week, here in Manhattan, he is not anti-Semitic. He says, I'm philo-Semitic. He wears one of these, just like I do, one of these hostage dog tags. But I think what's notable is the next day, the same day as we had a conversation, he then announced he was going to start enforcing their own terms of service and taking down these calls to genocide against Jews. So whereas I called him out when he got it wrong, I gave him credit when he got it right.